is my, well, in my view, rather sexy GSX S1000. Although spoiled a bit with a top box on it. I have just fitted a top box. Ugly as sin, but a really must have for if you're doing miles. But what I'm going to be looking at today is, well, we're going to be testing out. I'm going to be jumping on the bike and seeing what it feels like at speed. It's this screen. I bought it from AliExpress in China, and delivered come in around about 42 quid. Now if you get the Suzuki one, you're over 200 quid, and to me that doesn't look much different. Well, it's probably, you know, Chinese. A lot of it is just exact copies, but that's tinted. The Suzuki one is not tinted, but you had the choice of tint, that or black. Now the black, you don't, to me, I think it's a little bit overkill because you can't actually see through it. But so we'll jump onto the bike, and I'll let you know my feelings about this. Right, well, that's me on the bike, and sitting around about 40 miles per hour. And the screen seems to be doing a great job. I've had screens that I not to be feeling the difference in wind blast from it at this speed, but what you will feel is if it's buffeting. I had a Varadero a few years ago, Honda Varadero 1000, and at 40 mile an hour that started to bring buffeting in. But so let's see, we'll get a bit of speed up and we'll see what it feels like. And it doesn't appear too noisy. I'll say that's 56 mile an hour. And there's no wind blast at all. As I said, it seems to be very good. So this screen came from AliExpress in China, and it worked out at 42 quid delivered to the door. It took a little while this time. I'd found that AliExpress had got quite fast in their delivery, but this time it was there's 3 weeks, maybe over 3 weeks, but it got there in the end. And well, at this time of year I wasn't riding the bike much, so I can say it was that wasn't any great rush for it. So but I'd say for 42 quid that's not too bad. Now I've also got bar risers here on from China, and it's the first time riding the bike since then. And the bar risers are 20 millimeters. Now I thought 20 millimeters is not going to make a great deal of difference, and but I thought I would go ahead and get them anyway, just in case. They weren't expensive either. They were £9 odds plus the VAT, so it came in just under 12 quid, and they make a big difference. Now when I was fitting them, I tilted the bars slightly backwards, but not much, maybe 1 or 2 degrees, and well, it's made a big difference of taking a bit of weight off the wrists. Now this GSX S1000GT errs more to the sporty side than touring, and so you do have a little cantover with a standard setting without the risers on it, and well, that 20 mil makes a big difference. And well, say that it really was worth getting them, you know. So well, that's me up round the national speed limit, and I can tell you there's little to no wind blast. This is really good, and not a lot of noise either. So whatever way they've made the screen, it's quite quiet. It takes a lot of the wind blast away from you, because the screen is quite low on this. As I say, it errs more to the sporty side of sport touring, and well, I tend to do a lot of miles on the bike, you know, so well, I'd like to have the wind off me a bit. And with the bars taking quite a bit of the new bar risers, taking a lot of the weight off my legs for 55 quid.
I've got myself quite a good setup here, and as I say, that tinted screen actually looks quite well. So my first impressions of the AliExpress screen is rather good. I can't complain about it. If I find any issues with it, it was easy fitted. I could have done a little changeover video, but I thought not, because it's only 4 screws in, 4 screws out and 4 screws in, so it wouldn't be much of content, and it also really wouldn't I wouldn't make for any great watching, so I didn't do that. But as I say, just 4 screws out and then 4 screws in with a new screen. So I would highly recommend this. I suppose I can't. Well, it's not that. This isn't a sponsored video. This absolutely not, because it's just one I'm doing myself. So there's no sponsorship or anything on this. So this is actually my honest opinion. There's no being kind or that. It's just it's easy enough. Also, the fitting of the bar risers is just a matter of taking 4 screws out. Just be careful not to let the bars slap down into the tank, you know, and maybe dent it. So that was the only thing to be careful with. And then 4 screws out and 4 screws in. So that wasn't going to make any content either. But I'll show you the bar risers now. Okay, the bar risers are here. You can see that's the normal plate at the top, which you take off, and you insert these little spacers in, and that's them. Brings them up 20mm, and it certainly does make a difference. I'll just use a camera there, just to show you that. So that's it. It has sort of transformed the bike a little bit. Now I've got the top box on the back. I've got the full set of luggage, got the 2 panniers that came with the bike, and I have the top box now, which is it's very handy. At least now I don't have to put the panniers on when I need space when I'm going out, because I always like to have some storage space. You always times you do things, and well, and also you have with the top box you have the added bonus of being able to stick your helmet on it when you stop. So but this is mid-December, and I'm getting out in a motorbike. Okay, the roads are a little bit damp and greasy, but you get out and it's pleasant. So mid-December ride out is not too bad. We're just after Storm Dara, which was quite breezy now. I have to say it was really quite a storm, but let's say it's now got a calm. You hear about the calm before the storm. This is the calm after, and it's really quite nice. But for now, thanks for watching this one. If you have any questions, hit them up down below. We'll get back to you as quickly as I possibly can, and I'll let you know if there's anything you need to know. But for now, this is Gary GSF signing off. If you'd like the video, please hit a like. It always helps the channel. If you really liked it and want to see more, hit a subscribe, and even consider hitting the little notification bell. But most of all, thanks for watching this one, and this is Gary GSF signing off. Bye for now.